guess what? We went on our very first Disney cruise in October 2021. We hopped on the Disney Wonder for a 3-night cruise to Ensenada, Mexico. Spoiler alert, it will not be our last Disney cruise. Hi, my name is Sarah, and before marrying Ricky, my husband, I told him that I wanted to travel the world and asked him if he wanted to do the same. He said yes, so here we are. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you how our sea day looked like, and you might only see 2 themes on today's vlog: food and bingo. Those 2 are probably our favorite things to do on board a cruise ship. If you love cruising and traveling, make sure to subscribe to our channel before you leave. And if you want to check out our other Disney Wonder videos, go to the description box below for the link to our Disney Wonder playlist. To start the sea day right, we actually decided to go on a morning bingo session. If you've been watching some of our other cruise vlogs, you know that we love to go to bingo, and I do get a little crazy wanting to buy all of the bingo papers, but Ricky is usually the one who's more sensible and told me not to go crazy about buying all of the bingo games. Let me know in the comments below if you also love to do bingo on a cruise ship. After bingo, the next thing we have on the schedule is to eat brunch at Palo. Super early in the morning, the restaurant manager told us that they're able to fit us in at noon. If you remember from our embarkation day video, we actually went up to Palo to put our name down on the list because they were actually sold out even before the sailing is happening. So right when we walked in and got seated at our table, I knew that if we were go to get dinner at Palo, it would be super nice and super romantic. Our server came and took our orders. She was really nice, and she said that there are no rules at Palo. You can start with dessert if you want to. She also said that they're offering complimentary drinks, so Ricky got the apple cider and I got some champagne. If you've never been to Palo for brunch before, the menu was massive. It was our first time dining here since this is our first Disney cruise, so I was a little bit overwhelmed. Before we started to order our main entrees and all of that, our server brought us over 2 baskets of pastries. One for sweet and one for savory. We tried to eat all of them, but really we have no more space. For starters though, I got one of the antipasti selections, the one with all of the meats and the cheese. They also have another selection with all of the seafood, but I was feeling a little bit cheesy that day. Since it was brunch, they also have brunch options, which is what Ricky got. He got one of the eggs benedicts. If you want to, you can also get waffles, pancakes, and omelets. For entrees, I got 2 entrees because why not? I ordered the penne pasta, which came out first. I was seriously indulging in all of the pasta that they offer aboard the Disney Wonder. The creamy sauce on this one was so good, and it came with delicious seafood on the pasta. And I also ordered the rollatini melanzane. I don't really know how to say it, but it's basically eggplant with cheese inside, and it was on top of a marinara sauce. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, but if I could, I would definitely order another one. Ricky also ordered 2 entrees. He got the roasted rat snapper fillet, which came out first, and the parmesan crusted chicken. When he's not saying anything about the food and he just keeps eating the food, that means he really likes it. And that's what happened when he was eating his entrees. And last but not least, for desserts, I got the 5-layered pistachio cake and Ricky got the traditional tiramisu. All of the desserts look so good. If only we had more space in our tummy, I probably would order all of them. Overall, our dining experience at Palo was amazing. I would definitely go back again, maybe for dinner. So here's a question for you. Have you dined at Palo aboard your Disney cruise? If so, would you recommend it to other people? Let me know in the comments below. Right after Palo, we honestly didn't do anything much. I actually did mark some of the stuff that I want to do, like other trivias in the Navigator app, but we didn't end up doing any of those. Ricky just ended up watching the football games inside the cabin, and I was just hanging out on the balcony. I didn't really plan to do laundry during the sailing, but since the laundry room was literally right next to our cabin, I thought I'd try it out. If you didn't plan on doing laundry, but you actually need to do laundry, don't worry because they actually sell the laundry detergents and the dryer sheets inside the laundry room, and each of the wash or the dry cycles was $3. Each of the laundry products were $1. So it wasn't super expensive. If you need to do laundry, there's an option for you to do so. The laundry room also has an iron and an ironing board if you need to use that as well. I know I said we were super full after Palo, but we wanted to give the room service a try. Since this was our last day on board the Disney Wonder, we got a plate of chicken tenders, which technically you can probably get at the Lido deck. And then Ricky got the burger as well as a cup of chicken noodle soup. Lastly, everyone was talking about all hands on deck, which is kind of like a small charcuterie board. Everything was delicious, and if you just want to hang in your cabin, the room service is definitely a great option. It is complimentary and it's included in your cruise fare. I would just leave tips for the people who deliver it to your cabin. If you cruised with Disney before, have you ordered the room service? What is your favorite item from the room service menu? Let me know in the comments below. So after a nice relaxing time in our cabin, vegging out basically, we decided to venture out to none other than the afternoon bingo session. It was so much fun doing bingo on Disney. If you've been to some of the bingo sessions at cruise ships, they have this tradition, I guess, that they do when someone has one letter or number left to bingo. On Royal, you get to stand up and you basically get booed by the other people who still have more than one letter or number to go to get bingo. On Disney, I don't think you get booed, but they do want you to stand as well, so they know that you are one away from getting a bingo. Next up after bingo is dinner. Our last dinner is at the Animators Palette. Remember that Disney has rotational dining. There are 3 dining venues on board the Disney Wonder, so we got to eat at all 3 of them already by the last night. On the first night, we went to Tiana's Place. The second night, we went to Trident's. And on the last night, we went to Animators Palette. When you enter Animators Palette, everything is in black and white, just like how you started a sketch. Spoiler alert, everything will turn out colorful and you'll see it at the end of our dinner. I think Animators Palette is my favorite dining venue because of all of the details on just the table alone. I love the bread knife that is shaped like a paintbrush, and I also love the table number. It's like a giant bucket with giant paintbrushes on top a film reel. Moving on to the yummy goodness, for appetizers, Ricky ordered the smoked salmon tartare, and I ordered the black truffle pasta persades. I don't know how to say that word. But anyways, Ricky loves salmon, and this was pretty similar to the other appetizer we ordered from Tiana's Place on the first night. And the travel pasta was a recommendation from a lot of the Disney cruise videos that I've watched on YouTube, and it did not disappoint. It was definitely delicious, and I highly recommend you ordering this if you are going to eat at Animators Palette. Moving on to the entrees, both of us got 2 again because why not? It was our last night aboard the Disney Wonder. So I ordered the penne bolognese because pasta is my favorite dish and it sounds so good on the menu. And I was right because the pasta was really good. I also ordered the grilled tuna steak. It was pretty good as well. It has some roasted veggie on the bottom and a scoop of potatoes. For Ricky's entrees, he ordered the herb-crusted pork chop. The pork looked pretty good. Ricky finished it, so it was definitely delicious. And for the second entree, he ordered the ginger teriyaki beef tenderloin. It also looked super good, and he finished both. Last but not least, for dessert, our servers brought our favorite dessert, which is the buttermilk beignets. We also ordered the cookies and cream sundae because everybody around our table was ordering that, so I thought I would give it a try. Overall, everything was super good. We both really enjoyed our dinner at Animators Palette. Honestly, at all of the dining venues aboard the Disney Wonder. Last but not least, I want to show you the show where everything came to life in color. Well, that concludes today's video from our only sea day aboard the Disney Wonder. It was such a great first Disney cruise and I cannot wait to be back aboard one of the other Disney cruise ships. Before I go, here's a question for you. If you're an avid Disney cruiser, please let me know in the comment which ship we should go on next. We paid for a placeholder for our next Disney cruise and we have until fall 2023 to use it. I would love some of your suggestions, so leave a comment down below which one is your favorite ship and which ship we should go on next. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you do enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure to hit the like button and I will see you in our next video. Bye!